Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my wonderful people all over the world. I say good afternoon, good morning, evening, depending on your location. My people, I am here today once more for us. Today is Monday, the 29th of April 2024, when our people sit at home. The sit at home went very well. Join me from wherever you are watching so that we will continue to talk about Biafra. Biafra is our religion, and we must evangelize and talk about Biafra. So my people, I urge each and every one of you that is available to join me. It is going to be an interactive session. But before I continue, my people, I have to give thanks to God, Almighty God, merciful Father. I glorify your holy name for a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day in our eyes, and we are happy and glad in it. Father Lord, I have to commit my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, into your holy hands. I know that you will be the one to release him in a mysterious way that people wouldn't know about. Father Lord, because what you cannot do does not exist. I commit my Prime Minister into your holy hands and all Biafrans all over the world. Today is Monday, sit at home. In Biafra land, they call it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Day. It is a day when they sit at home, which is their civil right. They are agitating, quietly sitting at home, that their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been incarcerated for 2 years going now, 3 years almost, that he be released. Hello, Henry. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining. Today is sit at home and it was successful. But before I go to the video, let me play our leader's voice.
Always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from this very earth. But we survived it. And we're here today. Those that gave birth have come. And this time with the wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra must come.
So my people, the sit at home went very well. And the courage was found on our Prime Minister's Twitter handle, showing how well and how everywhere was under lock and key. So join me from wherever you are watching so that we continue.
This is Global News Ray, reporting on the platform of PWC, Biafra Right of Conscience, and Dotland Media, reporting from Aba State. Today is the mistake night day of the month of April 2024. It has been declared officially by the office of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa,
you are
today sit
welcome.
at home.
Thank you for
Tomorrow and next
joining.
tomorrow, 29, to finalize and to do those people for referendum on the first phase. Then second phase will start up. Maybe you haven't done before. You cannot have the time to go and do your own. Voting is very important. Referendum voting, this thing will be counted. If you have not voted, please go and vote. Don't let everything be finalized. Wait, you go and vote. You convince your sisters and brothers, go and vote. It's our time to do the right thing. Today is 29th day of the month of April. Please go and vote. See that people are sitting with a cajole. That's not what I'm forcing them. They know the meaning of freedom and we are going home.
Hello, Diane.
Brothers, see this message?
Thank
Share
you
it
for joining.
to sign. Every Dick and Harry.
They sit at home.
Sit at home today, tomorrow, next tomorrow.
People
It's for the purpose of this great thing. Purpose to vote, go and vote. This is Global Israel reporting from the industrial hub of Africa. The market has shut down on their evolution. Never under the command of the government of Nigeria, but under the command of Biafran government in Eza and the facto government in Homeland. To the office of His Excellency Simon Ekpa, doing a great thing. And there you'll be convinced that our leader is coming out soon. Because the purpose of getting is not on board. No much need who message to try go referendum is going on. Don't say we didn't tell you. When you vote, who you are receipt. It's very important for you. No much need. Over Global Israel. When you God bless everybody.
They will. Yes, my people, the video you've just watched is mainly the markets. We all know how our markets are full on the normal market day, but this dryness you have seen now is very indicative that our people are sitting at home. So my people, they sit at home for them to protest that our leader is being held is going on. The governors, they have fought and tried to fight it. They can no longer do it because the people are very, very clear of what they want. And the most important thing for us at this moment is the self-referendum voting. Vote and vote. Help others to vote. Our goal at the moment. We need this vote because by December that we are going to have our referendum, my people, believe it or not, that voting is going to help a lot. I'm going to play you people the voice of our Prime Minister on his visit yesterday to United Kingdom and what he said. This voting is very important to us. So my people, let's continue to vote. Help others to vote, cast their vote, so that this number will swell up, the number of people that will be voting. Our self-referendum is very important and very necessary at this time. So my people, cast your vote and help others to do the same.
Fellow Biafrans, my name is Marvelous Arenze Chukwuma. Asimajo, uno talk la vote. Biafran voting is in progress and will be until December this year, 2024. I know you think we still have time, but the duration of time as we take the reason now. The Biafran Prime Minister can only do his part, which doesn't need emphasis because it is Simon Ekpa is entitled to one vote, just like every other Biafran. I respectfully urge you all, Biafrans all over the world, old and young, to participate in the ongoing Biafran self-referendum. Publicize it and assist those who need to be guided to demonstrate to exit Nigeria. We not all be in the army, in the media, or in the government, but together from Benue to Kogi, Enugu, Edo, Imo, Rivers, Delta, Cross River, Anambra, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Abia, and Biafrans all over the world. Together, we will decide our future, and our vote must count. This is a new dimension.
Thank you. Thank you. My people, you know, this voting, not many people, knows what to do. Some of them have phone, but they don't know how to do it. It will feel very good to contact them back home and find out from them whether they have voted or not. If they know how to go about it using their Gmail. For the young ones, once you are 18 years and above, is your civic right. You will be of the age to vote. And it's very simple. But anyone that has not done it will not know how to go about it. Our Prime Minister is always urging the media team and every other meaningful Biafra to emphasize and keep emphasizing on this self-referendum. And this very one that started 1st of February, ending May 31st, is the first batch of voting system. The second one, according to our Prime Minister, will commence in October. And the final one will lead us to December, when the declaration will be made. So my people, this voting system is very important to us. Very, very important. We should all endeavor, my people, to cast our vote. Please, my people, try and cast your vote. Help someone to do their voting. Please, my people, we need it. We need our vote to count in this self-referendum. It is very important, very necessary. Like every other thing we are doing, we cannot fight like men and drop like little kids. This is what we have been fighting for, over the years. So now, our voting system is what matters to us right now. Please, my people, try and cast your vote and help others to cast their own vote. Yesterday, before I continue, my people, if anyone needs any help with this self-referendum voting, don't be shy. Let me know. If I don't know anything, I will ask directly from our Minister of Information, just to help to see that everyone have casted their vote. Please, my people, this voting system is very important. It's very necessary. Biafra coming is not an individual thing. It is for all of us. Definitely. Ndị Igbo si na onye na-akwa mmadụ na-akwa onwe. We are not doing it for anybody. No, we are all doing it for ourselves individually and for Biafra collectively. So my people, the emphasis will have to show you how important this vote is for us. And for our Prime Minister, to urge each and every one of us shows how important it is. Hello, my brother Anthony. Thank you for joining wonderful Biafrans all over the world. Yesterday, our PM was in the UK. So let me play his voice.
When she said that every name should be given to you, and somebody entitled concerning your future. All of them, if you cannot support your own, can no longer stand by.
Support the call or not, support the call or not.
Kill my minute. And let me tell you, crying. So, go to cancel election. What?
She's finishing everything, and henceforth, where every principalities and
businesses were born to action.
what has come this is
Mazina Bikan was broadcasting.
what has come this is
If detained, and many of
I'm just trying to get exactly. Hello, Rosie, my sister. Thank you for joining. Hello, Mary, wonderful sister. How are you today? Thank you for joining. I hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you so much.
His hand, nothing by any man. Biafra is already here. Praise the Lord. Thank you. Thank you. On that note, I'll add 100 plus what my
Thank you. 100 a Gemma. She's supporting her darling husband, Reverend Ekpa'S, with
Prime Minister, one more time, please. That song, moving train.
Yes. We told them that the time has come. You will no longer force us with the barrel of the gun to remain in Nigeria. Nigeria can never ever defeat Biafra the second time. Mark my words. I said Nigeria will never defeat Biafra with the barrels of the gun. And this time around, the union can no longer stand by force by the barrels of the gun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the reason why this particular town hall meeting is taking place is so that Biafrans in those countries we are visiting today, we are in the United Kingdom, for them to understand that the freedom of Biafra is here. It's here. It does not matter whether you believe it or not, we will drag you into freedom. Because many of the people who are not supporting now are people that ordinarily in a working society, your right to make decisions will be deprived from you and legal guidance will be assigned to you. But many of you are brain dead, and that is a fact. If you cannot support your own freedom at this point, with what is going on in Nigeria, it means you are not capable, you are not mentally fit, you are not fit physically and otherwise to make decisions concerning your future. And that's exactly the way it is. Yes. So my people in the United States Kingdom, I do not want to waste time before I make a very brief speech, because I can see that the spirit has overwhelmed everybody and the donation will continue. I just want to make a little bit update, as that may be the only update I will give or the speech I will make today. What we do in the government is in the open. We are not hiding anything. We are not underground or doing it secretly that, we don't want to talk so that the enemies will not copy what we are doing. We are in the open. And for the past few days, what we decided to do was to show to the enemy little of our capability. A lot of people never believed that the kind of sophisticated weapon we have today will be in Biafra land. And let me tell you, this is the beginning. The reason why you see them crying for the very first time in the history of Nigeria at the National Assembly. The reason why you see them sharing flyers of Samonepa. The reason you see those terrorists who have killed us unchallenged for many years crying today for the very first time is because of most of those things you see on social media. We just decided to show to those who are not aware of what is happening, because it is not being reported anywhere. You can never hear in the Nigerian news that 30 armored tanks were destroyed. You can't hear it. When we say it, a lot of people think it's a joke. You can't hear that helicopter and fighter jet is bombarding Biafra territory. You can't hear it in the news. When we announce it, a lot of people think, it is we are joking. So we decided we will showcase some of the things that you have supported the government to be able to do in the defense, only defense. There are many things happening diplomatically. There are many things happening in many sectors of the government. There are many things going on internationally that we are yet to make public. We've engaged lobbyists, we've engaged international consultancy firms, we've engaged many things and many organizations that many people don't know about. It is part of this particular liberation phase. What we are trying to do is to make sure we put Biafra in the global stage of discussion. As soon as we continue the second stage of the self-referendum voting, a lot of things will be made public, and by then things will begin to take shape. But the promise we are making to the Biafra people is that no terrorist will enter Biafra land and attack and go back to tell the story to those who send it. Nobody. Not those in uniform, not those in ragtag, not the non-state actors, not the state actors. We will engage them. It may not be immediately, but whoever that come to Biafra land to attack, believe me, his days is numbered. It is self-defense, the most aggressive one that the Biafra government have activated. Nigeria have killed us for ages. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting on Radio Biafra for many years, but because of criminals that surrounded him, they used the opportunity of Biafra, and when he called upon the people that want to fight for Biafra. Many criminals embraced that call. After 8 years, he was crying for just 100 men. Nobody is talking about it anymore. There are millions of Biafrans following him, shouting, our leader, shouting Biafra, Biafra, and he was shouting 100 men. Today, you have seen the reason why he was shouting 100 men. Because almost all of them turned their back on Biafra. Almost all of them today are supporting Nigeria. Almost all of them today turn back to support those who killed them in Aba. The same people that were shouting, give us God, we need bullet, we need God.
Yes, my people, when he made mention that they have turned their back on us, you know, when Onyendu was kidnapped and sent to Nigeria, the DOS and the Jofo, they were telling us, oh, calm down, calm down, calm down. And 13 days after Onyendu was kidnapped, Ejiofor and Chinasamuru Chike Doziem, because Onyendu wrote them to allow our PM to broadcast on Radio Biafra. But they refused. Rather, they started giving him stringent rules and unfounded grounds, or giving him terms and conditions under which he will have to be allowed to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And he rejected it because he knew from the onset that that was not what Onyendu will be happy about. They invited him on a Zoom meeting to meet Caroline, Onyendu's secretary, asking for funds. And our PM left the meeting. He said to them, it's barely 13 days that our leader, was abducted, and you people are now talking about money. You people, some of you must have heard, they took $40-something thousand away from that account and they went and shared. It is all about money. Some of us are doing this Biafra agitation as if you are serving anybody and the person is obliged to pay you or must be compelled to pay you some ransom. In your own agitation, we are not doing it for anybody. We are all doing it for ourselves individually and for Biafra collectively. Nobody is serving anybody. In freedom fighting, you don't expect to be paid, but they were paying Chinasamuru and Chike Doziem till tomorrow because they still have some gullible Biafrans following them sheepishly, talking that Onyendu should recognize them and bring Ejiofor back, or else he will rot in jail. I carried I played the video here sometime last week. These are these ones that our Prime Minister is talking about. They have been delaying Onyendu since year 2013 that Onyendu started this. You know, criminals, once they hear Biafra agitation, they thought that Onyendu is opening an avenue of making money for them. They really do not understand what freedom fighting is. Most of them living in Netherlands and Kuwait, where Chinasamuru lives. All of them, all these countries, they all fought wars. They fought for their freedom, especially America, that everybody in the whole world talks about. They fought for their freedom from United Kingdom. Yeah. So today they are friends. As I said 2 days ago on Saturday, that we might one day be in good terms with Zoo, but not now. When sensible and reasonable people will start ruling Nigeria, Biafran leaders will consider having any business talks with them, just like it is now today between America and Britain. They fought wars between themselves. They spied each other. That's what Onyendu said. They will spy us and we will spy them. And Biafra will finally come. Because the way they are going for Biafra now is the best way ever. Nobody is going to be killed because there's not going to be any war. It will be done by way of international law, which UN cannot erase tomorrow. They can't wipe it out. It's there. It is only for those who knows how to use it to invoke the spirit of that very law. Yes, my sister said they and the people using them have failed woefully. Yes, they have. You are very correct. They have failed woefully. Nothing can, that's nobody, they are not capable of being trusted. Even the people they sold Onyendu to, they don't trust them. So they are full of emptiness. Our prime minister will say sit at home. They will say no, sit at home. No, sit at home. They will tell you that it is, we can only get Biafra by going to Nigeria. Political solution. For how many years? Since 1966. That 1966 is not just the time they started buying our people. 1945, they did. 1960 something, they did. Until Ojukwu and his fellow southern officers said, enough is enough. Now, we are back with them. But that Nigeria is what it is all Biafrans. They can go and start from the scratch, raising their own doctors and engineers and everything when we go, and accountants by the time we will leave.
This evening, so we need God. We need God. Today are shouting and supporting those who murdered them in Enugu. That was the reason Mazen Abdikar was shouting 100 men, because he couldn't see anybody. He saw that all of them are fake. When he made the decision to stop these same people that call themselves DOS IPOB today, which is IPOB Nigeria, there will be the same people go back to him to persuade him. After they have collected money from the donors, they will go back to him. You want to cancel election? You want to cancel election? You want to boycott election? You want them to tag us terrorists? If you boycott election, they want to terrorists. I want to know how can stopping election as a freedom fighting movement will make you become a terrorist? Is there any relationship between stopping election as a freedom fighting movement and terrorism? How does that amount to terrorism? When you just going to tell people to stay at home, how does that amount to terrorism? We did it. Did we take our word back? The answer is no. Did we stop the election? Yes, we did. Over.
So please, my people, if anyone wants to join us or join me on the studio, please indicate and I will send you the link. You can leave your video on or leave it closed. Talk to Biafrans. This is an interactive session. At least we still have time. We are not rushing to anywhere. Let anyone indicate and I will send the link.
Over 25 million people who registered for election, only 4 million people voted. 20-something million boycotted the election. Are we a terrorist? The answer is no. Are we the one who killed people in Lagos for election? Not us. It was the Nigeria state, the terrorist state of Nigeria, that committed act of terrorism during the election. And that is what we try to prevent our people from becoming a victim. And many put us all victim of this election, the past election. Those who were killed, did anybody remember them? The answer is no. Those who were butchered in Lagos, did anybody remember them? The answer is no. Did anybody compensate their family? The answer is no. Did anybody, those who lost their businesses in Lagos, that their businesses were burned to ashes, did anybody compensate them? The answer, till today, the answer is no. Now I ask you, who are the terrorists? But these people deceived Onyendo for many years. If not because of the glory of God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra would have lost trust in him. Because there is nothing in this world like when a man says something and doesn't stand up by it. There has been a lot of, many times, they declared boycott election. At the dying minute, they will call it, because he was under pressure by the same people who was fighting Biafra with him. He never knew then that these people were all fake until the last minute when he said, I need 100 men. I cannot see any men here.
You know, when the period that our prime minister is referring to mainly is this election, that the election that brought P2B into office. During that time, Onyendu said that our people should boycott the election. All these criminals surrounding Onyendu, they kept begging Onyendu, not knowing, Onyendu never knew that they were collecting money from these same governors. Onyendu will want to make one step, they will drag him back. This Biafra government in exile is a long time that Onyendu has been saying it, that Biafra government in exile will be reactivated, because it was Ojukwu who installed it, all that. And by the way, most of them don't know, they don't understand that government in exile is legal and it is functioning very well. Because from what our prime minister said here, you must have a lobbyist. Lobbyists are those who will go to CNN, all these Al Jazeera, all this BBC, and talk to them of the need to be announcing everything that happens in Biafra land. And these same lobbyists will also lobby countries to recognize Biafra. But it comes with a very high cost. But it will be done. He has said it here. And international consultancy firms, they are the people. Somebody was telling me, you know, that this is what we're supposed to do, because nobody knows about Biafra. That is never on the mainstream media all over the world. And I told the person to give it a break. Our prime minister is fighting a lot of things at the moment. Currently, Cameroonians, you know, Cameroon have always supported, because Cameroon used to be under Nigeria in the 60s. That's when they got their own independence from Nigeria. So the Nigerians used them to put a blockade during Nigeria Biafra war. So they promised them to give them that oil in Biafra land at Peninsula. So now they are just, I don't know whether it's sympathy fight or what. They are fighting our people in that peninsula. And the Biafra Navy, they are fighting them back. And we are fighting the zoo as well, because the zoo is fighting us. There is war going on in Biafra land, but nobody knows it. They keep using our people. So the next thing they will tell you, oh, you people don't love yourself. You are fighting yourself. That is all fallacy. Nigeria is never a realistic kind of people ruling Nigeria. All liars. A country that does not tell the truth or say things the way they are. So what our prime minister is doing currently is too much. Besides fighting for us to get this Biafra in the normal legal way. The side distractions, too much. They are too much for one man to handle, but he's trying his best. So my people, we need to support him. I know that we Biafrans, we are never scared of any tough situation because we have been through it before. Our Prime Minister is really doing a lot. He's doing a lot, fighting Cameroonians and also defending our people in the hands of the Nigerian terrorists.
Any men here? He asked, which people am I going to go to war with? People don't understand. Those genuine people today may not understand what was going on. He was shouting for 100 men. Where there are millions of people, IPOB scattered all over the world, this man was shouting for 100 men. He couldn't find any 100 men among them. Today, I promised him that when he is coming out, he has millions who are genuine. And he is coming out with the Biafra flag. Believe me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released in a very historic manner. And what they want us to do is to stop Biafra struggle and begin to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in place of the Biafra struggle. Because we understand this very well. We defeated that plan. Many of them today is being used. That's why you can see some people who call themselves Jewish, or they will gather in their number, they will write script and give them, say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here. Just go and say, don't support a referendum because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So they want to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the fight that you have to be fighting.
Yes, my sister said, we bid our PM speed in everything that he is doing by God's grace and mercy. Amen. Hello, Peter. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dalu nwannem. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All of you are wonderful people. We are all fighting together. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that says that hearing the word of God is by constant reading of the Bible. Once you leave anything, it leaves you. That's why every day we have to be jogging the memory of our people to remember that we have something serious at hand. Cameroon is fighting Biafra. Zoo is fighting Biafra. So our Prime Minister has a lot currently at hand to deal with. And we Biafrans, we are not violent people, but we have to defend ourselves. Even T.Y. Danjuma said it, that the government collude with these terrorists, that they collude. That video is here somewhere. You know, so they are doing everything possible to decimate themselves, not us. But God won't let them. God will not let them. So this voice, my brother Peter, that you're hearing is our PM. He traveled yesterday afternoon to United Kingdom, virtual visit anyway. So his speech is what we are listening to.
Fighting. And today, we are killing the bird. We are killing many birds with one stone. You understand the point? As they hold him, we have proven to them that holding him will never stop Biafra. We also prove to them that holding expensive thing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has become the most expensive commodity under the Nigeria state. The more they hold him, the more expensive it becomes. The more they detain.
Yes, My sister said, Biafrans have to have faith that Biafra will stand firm and stronger than 500 years ago. Yes, my sister, you are very correct. We have to remain firm, my people. Be strong. Be very, very strong, because so many countries today that many of us are littered all over the world living there, they fought for their freedom, including United Kingdom, including France, America, Czechoslovakia, Finland, Belgium. They all fought for their freedom. So our own will not even end freedom fighting. After Biafra had come, you will still be hearing stories of countries trying to leave their original place because of one reason or the other. Ours is not the only one. Even the people of South Africa, they fought to gain their own independence in their own country. The people who are not the same with them invaded their country, and everywhere you go, they will say for whites only, excluding people in their own indigenous home. That one being apartheid. But what we are suffering in Nigeria is tribal discrimination, tribal war. They will be doing things for other tribes and they will exclude our people, whereas the oil is coming from our land directly. We are the goose that lays the golden egg, yet we don't see the egg, we don't see the shell, nothing at all. But my people, we have crossed that Rubicon. So fellow Biafrans, as my sister Mary said, we have to remain stronger and firm. We have to remain strong. So many countries fought for their freedom. Yes, my brother Peter said, I have full confidence of our freedom. It gives me joy every day. Yes, it is going to come by the way of international law. It has been there. It's just that Ojukwu, as a military man, and the other soldiers, they were very, very aggrieved and angry the way their people were being massacred by the northerners for no reason, no justifiable reason. Even the fight, the way they are buying people in the whole country now, Kaduna, Kano, Zamfara, where is it? Northeast, Plateau State, Middle Belt, Southeast, Southwest. What for? What are they looking for? People without brain. You don't have to live with such people. When we go, let them go and train their own doctors, their own engineers, their own accountants. Yes, people like this lady, what's her name again? The accountant, the former central bank governor, the lady, Mrs. I've forgotten her name again. She's from Asaba, married to an Umahia man. Let them go and get such person. Because when she was in central bank during the time of Obasanjo and Atiku, she made sure that Nigeria paid all their debts. So it is Biafrans that made that Nigeria what it is today. That's why they are fighting tooth and nail to keep us. Fana ndị ọcha na-esogharị fanazo. Na-use for the weakest link. We know what is going on. But with the kind of man we have now, our PM, you can't influence him anyhow. In fact, he said it that he learned from Onyendu's experience.
They detain him, the more we will make Nigeria feel the pain of the crime of international kidnapping. The more they hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in dungeon, the more Nigeria economy will go down. We will crash it, believe me. Because it is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is about thousands of Biafrans who are now being detained, and many of them are dying on daily basis. This has happened for many years. I want you to understand what Nigeria is. For those who were supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only to turn back because he was kidnapped from Kenya. Abiola was killed by Nigeria because of the interest of other Nigerians. He was killed. Today, he is in the history. This idiot from Yoruba land, under Yoruba, who called himself the son of Efela. His father was killed. Today, he is part of the history of Nigeria. His grandmother was killed. They are now part of the history of Nigeria. The worst is that the prominent men in Yoruba land many of them have been murdered by Nigeria state. But whenever they have one small opportunity, they forget them. Even to the point that a son of a victim, the guy who's supposed to be the most angered person in Nigeria today, whose father was murdered by injection, is now calling those fighting what his father did something cowards. I want people to know Nigeria, in fact, they have not seen what is coming. God will use me to end Nigeria. Mark my word. God will use me to end Nigeria.
He said,
for the interest.
Yes. My people, let me play this video. You have heard it before, but let me play it again. Because when our Prime Minister was talking here, he said that even those people that their goods got burnt by the Fulani terrorists and all those supporting them, nobody paid them. But this very man, he is just a cattle rearer. I don't know whether he's their leader of cattle rearers in the Fulani people. He was the one who announced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be brought back. And after that very announcement he made, he started saying that Nigeria government had to pay them compensation. And I can assure you that they paid them, but nobody will say it on the news. Just like Gumi is always asking for compensation for his people. So let me play the voice.
In the offing, when a group of people came out and announced 100 million naira bounty on. Oh yes, we should have known there was a plan. Watch.
We are placing a bounty of 1 million naira. We are placing a bounty of 100 million naira.
My people, this man is he's nobody in the government. Oh. This is the kind of country we are living in. Anybody, as long as you are a Fulani person, you have a say. And what you say will start will become law because you are a Fulani man. No due process to be followed. So any Fulani person in the zoo has power to give orders, and our yeye governors in the south will be running helter-skelter to obey a man like this. Look at him.
As an offer to anyone who can produce Nnamdi Kanu alive.
Yeah. Did you know that a group of people in Nigeria can come together and do something like that? Did you know? I didn't know that.
No, neither do I.
That is lesson number 1. Write it down. You learn from the North. You know, they were emphatic about how they wanted Nnamdi Kanu arrested. Play that.
Please take note. Whoever can produce Nnamdi Kanu alive, hale and hearty, uninjured.
Yes, baby. And that was exactly how Nnamdi Kanu was produced in court. Here is the next thing the man said. Play.
For onward delivery to security agencies for his continuous prosecution.
Yes.
And that is what our Onyendu is facing today. This very annual na eme announcement etu a ga-esi bunata Onyendu, and they did. Governors anyị bụ ndị nzuzu. Ụmụnne m unu mana ndị m na-eyuzu ife na fada ekwe ka eyuzu nke fa na-akpọ foul language. So John wee nwee ike na-eyuzu ife a na-eyuzu, ọ bụrụ ife niile ka m ga-asụ n'oyibo. Onye abụrụ anything, nwere ife ọ bụ na gọọmenti, simply because na onye Fulani ga-abịa kwuo okwu. Our governors ana amalilili onye a onwere ife ọ bụ, ọ nọrọ na gọọmenti, ọ bụrụ gọvanọ, ọ bụrụkwa na senator, ọ bụrụ vice, ọ bụrụ president, just a nobody, bịa na announce ka ejide our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a very intelligent and educated man like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, na ụdị onye na-enye command na Nigeria government. And all the southern governors, they contributed money. They were obeying him simply because no onye Fulani. So that country is gone.
This time another Shekau rises in the north and starts burning down churches and destroying businesses of people from the south. Instead of praying for God to intervene, people should place a bounty on his head. Learn from the north. Just a minor question. The UN said the other day that Boko Haram had killed over 350,000 Nigerians. Look at the headlines. Now, and the majority of these people killed, they were from the north. If they had this money, why didn't they put 1 billion naira on the head of Abubakar Shekau? Why?
No, they won't.
Okay, I know. They were afraid that when captured and sent to the government.
Hello, Chibike, my brother. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. My sister Mary says, it is like the air people breathe in Nigeria is hypocrisized. That is why someone can be used against the freedom of his or her people. Exactly. It is. Nigeria's second name is hypocrisy, nepotism, condescending, conniving, illegality in everything. They have so many names. Hello, my brother Sonny. Thank you for joining. We are here analyzing our Prime Minister's speech yesterday when he visited the United Kingdom. So let me also play you people where the man was making how many trillions of naira compensation for his Fulani people.
He could repent, and the government will release him. And he could even be Nigeria's president tomorrow. They were afraid of that. Learn from the north.
An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country.
Yeah, he said it. Here's another lesson. Watch.
Every property of any northerner that has been destroyed, we are saying that the government of those states, that those incidents happen, must pay our people.
Get out of here, man. Is that even possible?
So, hello, my wonderful brother Freeman. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. My people, you have heard it from what our Prime Minister was saying here. The southern governors are cowards, very conniving and condescending. Yes, after that Fulani man made that order, he is the cattle rearer. Yes, my brother Freeman is asking that everybody should hit the like button. Thank you so much. Share and like and subscribe to Betifor TV. Thank you, my people. Thank you all for joining. We are all freedom fighters, and we must continue until Biafra comes. We must continue. I pray to God for good health so that we will all be hearty and healthy till Biafra is declared and everything will start happening. This announcement that our PM made in UK during his UK tour, I really love it. These lobbyists and the international consultancy firms, they are the people that will make it happen. Yes, yeah, Diane. Oh, you know it all. That's Dr. Damages. Just waking up, he was one of the people attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa for asking freedom for Biafrans. You know, these foolish people, my sister. Hello, Amechi, my brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Diane, you are very correct. So many of them, they were attacking Onyendu, but they have seen it now. They have seen it now. You know, Onyendu was telling us, these people are coming. Fulani is coming. That was around 2020 or 2019, when he was actively teaching us about what is going to come, telling us things. And I was thinking, where are they going to come from? Look at it. They have infiltrated the whole nation, the whole country. The 3 nations of that country, they are everywhere. Everywhere in all the bushes, attacking people. So these fools, some of these fools, they are now confessing. So when Onyendu said that they are coming, they never, this sort of people, these Dr. Damages, they did not they never understood. So now that is happening, Nigeria is happening to them, they are making U-turn. They are making U-turn. So many of them are still attacking Simon Ekpa. So what do they want Simon to do? To go and be sleeping. Because that is exactly what Nigeria wants, to stop Biafra. That's why they caught Onyendu. If they had known that somebody like our Prime Minister is going up anything, they wouldn't Onyendu. Because our Prime Minister said it here, that he will make it very expensive for these people. Yes, that he will make catching Onyendu expensive for the zoo. So my brother Freeman said, yes, we will not continue till we get Biafra. Yes. Yes, they are here now. Exactly. That is it.
Odimba. Omar Bongo Odimba was the president of Gabon from 1967, until his death in 2009.
To end it in this generation. So from the 2nd of December, the music will change. Nigeria don't know what is coming. We will show them that the people you killed in the 60s, we have never forgotten them. The scars is very fresh. The humiliation for our children. They were dying and they saw all those stomach being swelled up. and we're dying in thousands on daily basis, up to 3 million. Nigeria is evil and must end. The only way to end it is when they come with AK-47, you bring your own AK-47. When they come with bomb, you bring your own bomb. It is fire for fire, gun for gun, until the world will listen to us. And that listening to us, they have ignored us for many years. This year will be the day, the year that the Biafra and our own cry will ring a bell to the highest level. Thank you, Biafrans. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, my Lord.
So, my people, this is it. Our Prime Minister have said it all. CPC, thank you for joining. Says Southern region has the right to destroy Biafrans property, but if anyone destroys their property, they will call for action. The world powers should take action to disarm these bandits. Do you know, well, why the world does not talk about it so much? Because I don't know if you are a Nigerian or not, from your name CPC. They banned all the radio stations from reporting what is going on. They were my brother, Uzo. They don't allow the radio houses to report, the mainstream media to report what is going on. That's why the Biafra government in exile media, that's why we report everything going on. Nigeria lied to the world that it is brother to brother fight, is a farmer header clash. That's what the lies they tell the world. My sister Mary said, yes, Freeman. My sister said the seaports in Lagos, Yoruba land, but not even in Biafra land that have the sea. The ships from other countries pass through Biafra Sea to Lagos seaports. It's true, but they don't want to dredge it. Yeah, I remember the name of that our sister, Okonji Iweala, when she was governor of Central Bank during the time of Obasanjo and Atiku. She suggested that they should dredge on a seaport, and the one in Akwa Ibom and the one in Onitsha, River Niger. They refused. Rather, what Obasanjo did was to make it a law that every ship coming to Nigeria must come to Lagos, Apapa Wharf. Because of the congestion, they don't like to spread out. Everything must be closer together, bottleneck. But these men, they all travel abroad. They see how foreign people all over the world, how if you go to any part of United Kingdom, it looks like the other. They don't centralize anything. They will diversify it so that everywhere will be developed. There will be job everywhere. But no, they made it so that Biafrans will not have anything in their land. If you want visa as a Biafran from Akwa Ibom, you will travel all the way from Akwa Ibom to Lagos or Abuja. If you want any job, you must travel to Lagos or Abuja or Kaduna or Kano. Nothing is in Biafra land. Not good roads, not good hospital, not good schools, not even good market stores, nothing at all. So Biafrans are just left bare like that to suffer. And they are not hiding it. So people like Dr. Damage, as my sister Diane said, that are attacking Onyendu and PM, now they have swallowed their mess, because they have now seen Please, my people, I said it earlier, let me repeat it. Anyone who wants to speak to Biafrans, indicate so that I will send a link. You talk to our people, you can leave your video closed or you leave it open, you know, so that you can have the opportunity to talk to our people. It's only 6:15 here in UK. So my people, this is the thing. Our people always forget that Damages, or Dr. Damage. Dr. Damage is in the US. He never knew, or he doesn't even care to know how United States of America came into existence. They got their freedom by fighting wars. They fought. They fought with Red Indians. They fought with Britain. They fought. So America did not just spring up. The same thing, French people, they fought. You know, when Charles de Gaulle was fighting, what's his name? This Hitler? He was in UK. He had government in exile because it is legal. Yes, my people. So now, yeah, Anthony said, my sister, Dr. Damage is not rising up. He is not supporting PM. He's an idiot from his Fulani paymasters. No matter who is paying them, we are going home. No matter who pays them, who their masters are, we are leaving them behind. We are leaving them behind. We are going home. You know, these people, they are practical jokers. We are not listening to them. This man that spoke now from Dr. Damage's platform is just, and he is just the cattle, I don't know, the cattle team. He is their master, commanding all the educated fools, the governors in Southeast, telling them that he wants their own brother. But Gumi is there going up and down, you know, and nobody is saying what. You can never see those people attack Gumi. Nobody attacks Gumi. Yeah, good evening, my brother. Thank you for joining us.
Sealed and protected under the watch and defense of the Biafra Defense Force, which include Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Air Force, and Biafra Navy. Navy of Biafra is very active in Bakassi Peninsula. The reason for Bakassi Peninsula is because of the experience of the Biafra War. We know exactly what Nigeria did to us and Cameroon during the Biafra War. The blockade of Biafra were very effective. They used Bakassi to enforce the blockade of Biafra. So when you are hearing that rocket that is moving, it is only in Bakassi that the Biafra Defense Forces have used rocket. And you know, some of them are wondering, is this really rocket or what is it? Yes, we are using rocket. Because when they come kill, they also come with RPG, and we need to have more superior response. That's why the explosion is being heard in Bakassi and no other place at this point. So it is going to be continue like that. And of course, with the help of the alliance of Amazonia, we are making sure that this particular alliance is yielding the desired result. So the Biafran Navy will continue to use rocket to make sure we delegitimize Nigeria and weaken this particular area that were used for the blockade of Biafra. That's why what is happening there is that, because if you may have been asked the question, why is the rocket, why is the explosion in Bakassi and all that? We are making a very big statement in Bakassi to tell them this time around there will be no blockade and it will never work. And that's why we are also investing on air defense. As I'm talking to you today, we can boast of air defense, anti-aircraft, many of them, and it will continue to come. So our investment on defense is increasing, and as it increases, it is also more responsibility as we need to feed those chains. Biafra land has been sealed and protected under the watch and defense of the Biafra Defense Force, which include Biafra Liberation Army.
Yes, my brother CPC, thank you so much. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. God will bless all of us. We are very peace-loving people. We Biafrans, we are very hardworking, very free-minded, liberal-minded people. We need our freedom. They have been caging us for so many years. We are not able to produce things the way we should. My people, do you know that there is one of our brothers? This thing happened last month, March. This our brother produced Lister generator that can give a whole village light. Do you know what that Lister uses? The Lister uses water to operate. Do you know that the Fulani man that brings generator to the zoo warned this boy directly that he wants to leave, he should stop? How can you be stopping progress that is coming to your country? You know that generator, what it produces is carbon monoxide that is capable of buying people. So many families, when I was in Lagos, they all died that way, because during the rain, they will bring the generator inside, not knowing that the smoke that comes out of this generator will kill all, and they did finish the whole family. Not even one person came out because of that emission coming out from generator. It is a Fulani man supplying generator to Nigeria. That's why there is no NEPA light. Now that what's his name, Oti, is giving Aba people light, I learned that that man was planning to go and destroy that plant in Aba. You know? Sorry, my brother. I'm just carried away. I'm angry. The way my people are being treated, you know, as if we are nobody. Yeah, the link is there. Click on it. Anyone that wants to join. You know, these people, they don't know anything about management or development. You know, so they are delaying us. They are holding us back. They are holding us back. We are very, very industrious people, hardworking people, very innovative. We like to manufacture and produce things. Innocent Motors, they were forcing him, you know, they were forcing Innocent to close down and, you know, bring it to the Kaduna, and he refused because people of Nnewi are employed. These people, they don't love us. Anybody that is fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Ekpa'S doing something that will consume them. And because people of Nnewi are employed.
People they don't love us.
Yeah, Freeman, somebody is greeting you. Uzo who is greeting you?
Greetings too, Usobu. I greet you all.
Okay. Talk to our people.
Yeah, I greet Biafrans. I greet you all, brothers and sisters, the Biafran of goodwill. Here we are again today, you know, to say the truth, and we are looking for our freedom. I will sing this song before I start. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Biafra is coming. Biafra is coming. Biafra is coming. Oh yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Yes.
We believe and we know that Biafra is coming. Truly, truly. Biafra is here already with us, my people.
Thank
Hello,
you,
sister. Yeah. Good evening, sister, once again. Good evening, Biafrans, once again. Good evening, our Prime Minister, Obato Bie. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He is a champion. You know, Nigerians, una know say this guy go win gold for una. When una never know something, still una they think say na una and our Prime Minister na mate. No be mate to number one. Sister, you see this damage, that of damage, let me use this man to qualify damage somehow. Dele Momodu. Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu calls him, he said, Dele Momodu, my good friend. I remember the day Dele Momodu interviewed Mazi Onyendu. Mazi Onyendu opened the whole book of Nigeria to that journalist. And the man really, really understand. He respected Mazi. From that day, the man was like, oh my God. So this kind of person is existing. Even Mazi asked him a question, say, can you just tell us truth? This man you're seeing there, is he the Buhari you know? I know you have met Buhari. He could not answer that question. Do you know what happened? You know, later on, Dele Momodu has to run away from Nigeria upon how he has been doing his doing journalist, but later he ran away from Nigeria. You see this damage is not in Nigeria anyway. He's not in Zoom, but he's supporting Zoom. And do you know how long damage has never gone back to his home? Many years, more than 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. He never come back. But he's over there supporting Zoom, supporting Fulani, supporting Nigerian government. Sister, I remember during election, during Obi, you know, he normally brings out how will I call them, obedient or whatever. They don't give me space there. He's my friend, but he don't allow me to come in whenever they're there. There is a lady, they call this lady Miss H.O. This Miss H.O., I think she's either in London or in America or Canada or wherever he is or wherever she is. I remember how this woman was. She's an old woman, or she's about 62 years or thereabout. I remember how she was attacking Simon Ekpa and was attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and was attacking our seat at home. You know, this because of this I would be happy if this woman is hearing me now, because she knows me. And since Obedient fell, I have never seen this lady again. You know, this is the how can I say, this is the stupidness of of one Nigerians. They don't stand one place. They don't know Nigerians. They don't know what they want. As soon as, okay, we will not agree, even though I thought someone asked her a question. What about if Obi won this election and they did not give it to Obi and they give it to another person, maybe to the this woman was saying, no, Nigerians will burn down Nigeria. They will do this. They will do that. Up till now, I'm still expecting to see this woman again. I've never seen her again. Where I met her last was at a Chidi program in Canada. The day they circulated their full story that Simon Ekpa is arrested now, Chidi immediately came out on program. I'm with Chidi. He's my friend, you know. Chidi on program that day, I saw this lady there. The lady was there. Then I went into the studio. Thank God Chidi accepted me. I said, oh, Chidi, now you accepted me. But why did you block me in other days? He said, no, Freeman, I didn't block you. But you know, whenever you come to studio here, you normally say something that blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, good. You are here now shouting that Simon Ekpa, they have arrested him. I said, Chidi, how are you sure? He said, Freeman, my friend, the guy that gave me the information was living in Finland there. Then this lady, Miss H.O. jump in. Oh, Freeman, you again. Until the program, you always cite this. You people, you're doing Biafra, blah, 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 blah. Then I was trying to chat with her. Then Chidi, you know, normally they used to do. He took me off. And they start. And since then, up till now, we'll never see Chidi again. The last comment we saw Chidi was, he said, all your propaganda about Simon Ekpa, all your lies will not bring him down. You will not bring Simon Ekpa down, you know. It's just like this Dr. Damage. Dr. Damage is in America, where Americans, where they have fought and have everything they want. They have light, they have road, they have work, everybody his work, they have security, everything. Let me say that. But in Nigeria, where there is no light, when we talk about light, they go the verse. No road. When we talk about road, they go the verse. No feature. When we talk about people feature there, they go the verse. I am asking, what is the problem? What is the problem going wrong with some Nigerians? But thank God, we, the Biafrans, we know what we are looking for. And what we are looking for is what we are looking for.
Yes, you said that some of them, you don't see them anymore. When the issue is that those of them that are supporting the zoo, some of them are abroad. They don't know what those people back home go through.
Going through, yes.
They don't know what they are going through, and they don't understand what freedom fighting is all about. As well as not understanding that those countries where they live in, they also fought. It's men and women like all of us that fought for those countries. So when Nigeria happens to them, like it is happening now, there is no state in that country that the Fulanis haven't visited and buy their people or use their cattle.
Yes.
And they are fighting in various ways. Yesterday, if you listen to my program yesterday, where a man, he said that he was living in Gabon. He came back. When he came back, he is from, is it Orifite or somewhere? So his people told him, because he said that he was listening to Biafra, those talking about Biafra, and he was wondering why. So his people told him that they will show you why. To 11 midnight, they took him to, I think it was Okuzu. So they took him at the middle of the night and took him into a very massive land where he said that he saw cows, more than 5,000 cows. And the people there were holding Ewe. you know,
Yeah.
they were holding that. And those people told him, do you know the man who is keeping these people? Atoeze. Because Atoeze is protecting his oil well. Wow. The system has kicked him out. Okay, he's back.
I changed my Wi-Fi to data.
So this is a man, the only southerner that has oil well. So you will take people's farm where they make their own little income. You will take it away from them and you will give it to these people. And that those people told him that these people have started kidnapping people. That last week, Friday, they kidnapped a man and took 500 million or 50 million to save that man. That the man they kidnapped came from abroad
50
to
million.
visit his family, and they kidnapped him. So all these people supporting Zoo and against Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and against our prime minister, until Nigeria happens to them, you will never see them again.
Yes.
They will not have mouth to talk. Yes. So let me seize this opportunity to tell our people that tomorrow by 8 p.m. Biafra time, there will be referendum voting and ID card application for those who want to know how to register for their identity card. There will be seminar tomorrow by 8 p.m. Biafra time. So this announcement just came from our Minister of Information. Go ahead, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah.
That's good. This is a very good information, you know, for our people, both home and abroad. Yes, the seminar will take place tomorrow, you know, for the first voting, because it's coming at end. Then we'll start next. But what we are talking is this. No matter whatever. No matter whatever, we have no other place. So we can, okay, if you think that you are a Lagosian, that you are not coming to East, you will just stay in Lagos. Just see what is happening over there. They are destroying our buildings. They are destroying our house. The house we bought with our hard-earned money, built, they are destroying it, and nobody is talking. Nobody, even the Eze no na Lagos na Abuja. Nobody has said anything about that. What they only know is themselves.
No, somebody said that he has been released.
Okay, good. If he has been released, glory be to Chukwuka Abiyama, you know. But there is a lot of them still behind the bar, and nobody is going after them, you know. So no, we will not do that. We must fight for our right. Thank God our prime minister is here with us, and he really gives us whatever we want to hear, whatever we want to see, anytime, any day, anymore. Okay, just look at Chei, because you know Ushegu Nwafela Ndi Nigeria Guru. Oh, na story. When I was small, I was hearing that yes, na Nigerian unknown soldier kill Fela mama. Na story yo. Nigerian soldier kill Fela. Na story yo. All this story, according to our prime minister. Now the son was trying to mess around. Anyway, we know who they are, and we are fighting for what we are fighting for. We are not going back. This Biafra, Putago, we must get it, and we must get it. My brothers and sisters, most important thing is your vote is well needed. Itokwala vote to give. You will need it as time goes on. Thank you very much, sister. Give us more inspiration so that people will be listening.
Yeah, yes. We have a Biafra shop now. It will be launched. Let me see. Before that date, it is launched on our website, www.biafrashop.org. A shop for Biafra things where they sell everything Biafra. You know, my people, you can always buy anything from that shop. You know, it is on our Prime Minister's Twitter handle, also on our Minister of Information Twitter handle. So it will be launched very soon. But just go there, www. Let me see whether the date is here. It will be launched on Thursday, May the 2nd, 8 p.m. So tomorrow, 30th, is for the seminar for our ID card and referendum voting. That one will be on tomorrow by 8 Biafra time, 8 p.m. And this very shop is going to be launched on 2nd May. So my people, the voting continues. It continues. We need it. We need it. Let's do everything humanly possible. This is how the shop will look like on the website. You know, when you go there, you will see the website www.biafrashop.org. So my people, our PM is really bringing the new dimension. He is very multitasking. The man, I don't know, our PM is 1 in a million man. I love him, and I know that you all love him because he is leading us in accordance with what Onyendu wants. That's why the other day,
he is Obato Obie. He is Obato Obie. Sister, let me answer a call. Sorry.
That's fine. I will remove you. Yeah. So my people, I think we have had a good interaction today. I will see you people tomorrow afternoon as well, because anytime we have something in the evening, I always come in the afternoon so that it doesn't clash. Yeah. Yes. They said 2nd of May. Thursday, 2nd of May is here. Is here, Diane. It says May 2nd. Yes, yes, my sister Mary. It says, wow, Biafrans, these Biafrans own shop Biafra products and making money for the government of Biafra. Exactly. You know, do you know that this weekend gone, this Saturday, is all a Gemma? Everybody, you know, they were donating a Gemma. Our money is here. Our ID card, our self-referendum, the voting system, everything, our PM, the satellite TV is now on, the satellite radio is now on. So some states now have it. Some states already have it. He said they will start from coastal region. And I played a video on Friday of, I think on Saturday, of one of those states from Calabar area, kind of. They were speaking Calabar anyway. They declared for Biafra and were telling us how Nigeria has been lying to them. You see, so many things, you know, so many things will be coming up. And my people, we are home and dry. It's just all these side attractions or side distractions. We are going home. Okay, you will like to okay, just be there on 8 o'clock Biafra time on 2nd of May. That's I think in about 3 days time. Tomorrow is the end of the month, so from tomorrow count it 2 days, 8 p.m. That's when it will be launched. People have started buying from it. So many things, memorabilia, things to remind you of Onyendu, of our Biafra flag, of our PM, so many things, and Ojukwu and all that. You will see so many things, vests, t-shirts, and things. So many memorabilia will be sold there. So my people, I love you all. You are all wonderful. This shows that we are many fighting with one mind, one spirit. We all want something in common, which is our nation, Biafra, United States of Biafra. God will surely do it. Let me give you people another little update. Now in the zoo, in the north precisely, the fuel is now being sold for 2,000 of their useless per liter, because our prime minister said this because they are demolishing the pipeline, and they said that they will now be carrying the oil with tank. Our PM said let them carry it and come and cross Biafra land. So there is no fuel in the north, and they are queuing. I have the video here, but it will take us time. But maybe tomorrow I can play it in full. So what they are doing is showing. Ana see pipe ni na agbalie, and fenwerozi oil na agbagozi not. So our PM said it that he will make this kidnap of Onyendu very expensive for Nigeria, and no nyamwagabo the end of Nigeria. So he's doing it. The scarcity of fuel is now going on in the north. 2,000 naira per liter of fuel. He is too much, my brother. He is more than too much. May God keep him and protect him and bless him. Thank you so much. Yes, he is a wonderful man, one in a million man. I love Mazi Simon Ekpa'S so much. And I'm like onye na-emisi ike like that. Oh, dindim na like. The man oh ya fit in Nigeria. Well. Okwandi Fulani. No fua kafaga gachafa fuife. With our PM, Nigeria, they have bowed. Far bow go. Our PM, ona anyundi zuanya. Ona anyofe Ekpa'S. Far balisi go pipe ni na neje not. Ndi no n'ụlọ. Onya danamba. Ka ijisi n'ike. We are almost there. Okwa ọnwa nke agụgo. Nwanne echi obula another one. Before you know it, December bia here. They declare Biafra. Njinjieje. My people, I will leave you here now. And I say, may God continue to bless my Biafran brothers and sisters all over the world and those in homeland. We will all see Biafra. He say, see you people tomorrow. Lotakwa nifo koko ndempu. Osi no onye ndi lo gbalgburu. Yeah, Henry, be there tomorrow. Be there tomorrow. Because The ID card thing during the seminar will be taught and be clearer. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister Mary. God bless you. All of you remain blessed and remain strong. Remember to like and share so that it goes viral. Bye from here.